Okay, so there was a slight issue with this episode and the next episode. Um so while I was recording, I didn't realize that the audio of the game did not capture. So that's yeah. So I the game audio you are going to hear in this episode and next episode are going to be added in, so the music might not completely match um the might not completely like sync up or match up with how the music should, but yeah, I did not realize while I was recording that the game audio did not capture correctly, and I have already saved since recording. This is actually a couple days after recording those last two, this episode and next episode. So I've already saved my game. So yeah, I so yeah, the audio of the game might be a little weird, but I'm gonna try my best to make it sync up correctly. But yeah, so yeah, yeah. I apologize. Anyway, on with the episode. So as I was preparing to start this episode by leaving the desert and just standing right outside, I came up to like here thinking the sandstorm would stop, I but then it didn't stop. And then I stepped again and it didn't stop until right here, it just stops. But then if you go back up, the sandstorm doesn't come back until right here. So you have to so when you're in the desert, it doesn't stop until you're a few definitely outside the desert. But then if you're outside the desert, it doesn't start until you're in the desert. That's really weird. Anyway, hey everybody, it's me, yes me, Chalk the Controller. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Last time, we explored the Route 111 desert, getting ourselves a fossil from the Mirage Tower, and well, this is something I was expecting this to happen much sooner, but it just never happened. So when using Rock Smash, you can be attacked by wild Pokemon. Typically it's a Geodude, but sometimes it can be something like a Nose Pass, or later on it'll probably be Graveler instead of Geodude because you're high leveled and all that, but yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, last time we went through the desert and got to Mirage Tower, and explored there and got ourselves a fossil. We then battled all the trainers in the desert and found some items and stuff there. This time, we have one more thing that I want to go do before we before we go back to Petalburg and take on the gym leader, our dad. First of all, I do want to show off. If I go to Brendan's PC and go to item storage, you can actually go in and deposit items that you don't need. So like, I'm not gonna need the quick claw for a bit. I'm not gonna need the soft sand. Rare candy, I'm not gonna use for a while. PP up, not gonna use those for a while. Elixir, I can keep just in case. Black glasses I won't be using for a bit. Macho brace I won't be using. Blue flute I won't be using, although I can sell that one. Same with the energy powder. I don't need them. Hyper potion I won't need for a bit. Moonstone I won't need, and the charcoal I won't need. Stuff like that. Firestone I won't need. And then Nugget and Stardust are good for selling anyway. Ice Heal we won't need for a while. So, yeah. And we also are not going to need very many burn heals either, now that I think about it. I only have one anyway. But yeah, we don't need burn heals very many burn heals either. So I'll keep these 3 just in case, because there can be some moves that can poison, put us to sleep, or paralyze. So, oh my gosh. Oh. It is currently 10:40 for me, so I'm not like super awake. Blue Flute I'm cool with selling. So, yeah. So then you just have those items in storage until you want to take them out. Most of those items are going to stay in storage, and you can run out of room in your bag. So it's good to store items. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and sell the Nugget. We are gonna sell the Stardust, and we are gonna sell this Blue Flute, which only gets us 50, but you know, better than nothing. We're also gonna sell this Energy Powder for 250, and I think that's probably good. We could buy more super potions, but we're actually really close to getting back to Slayport City, and just buying soda pops right outside. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, we're probably gonna be good for a while, but yeah. Anyway, right here, I want to go down the cycling road as I don't want to take the grass. Oh. Hey, get out of here. Number of collisions, 6. Total, 1290. Technique is remarkable. I suggest you speed up a bit while still avoiding collisions. I don't know. I still don't know if there's a prize for doing that perfectly. I don't think there is. But there might be, and I just might be stupid and unable to control the game. Anyway, what I want to do now is actually go back to the Trickmaster house. You're being watched. Sparkle is over here. Ha, grr, how did you know I concealed myself behind this tree? You're sharp. Because your bald head sticks out. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That is why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. Alright, yes, go in. Okay, so this puzzle is that there are a bunch of holes in the ground that we need to press buttons to close. This is actually the other thing I wanted to do in this was the other thing I did in the original set of recordings where I went to the desert and then I came here, and after recording it, I was like, man, I should probably split this into 2 parts. So here we are, splitting this into 2 parts. One combine would have been enough to take him out, but yeah, the levels are gonna be a little low for now, because this was meant to be done like after Mauville City Gym, I believe, and then there's 3 new challenges for us, and I think this one was supposed to be right after Mauville. Psychic! Yes! Finally! A new better psychic type move. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got a little excited there. As I was saying, I think either after Mauville Gym or after going to Meteor Falls is when you're supposed to come back for this next challenge. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I forgot to heal at the Pokémon Center. Whoops. I'll be back. I went all the way back to Slateport, or I went all the way back to Mauville when I could have just gone to Slateport. I don't know why I did that. That was not my brightest moment. Anyway, cool. So we gotta go over here and press this button. And since we didn't see either of those two holes fill in, that must mean this one. Now there's an item down here. It's just gonna be another mail. Pretty much any Pokeball you see in these puzzle rooms are typically just mail. So which you know I can't really use. Right here we have the door, but you have to write a secret code on it, so we can't go through quite yet. This was probably evident by the cut maze that you had for the first challenge, but now we have this. Yeah. So that button goes all the way back around here, and back around here. And down here, I really wish I could run right now. I want to make my own gym one day, so I'm studying how to set traps. I mean, I don't know about that. You could either do traps or you could do something else. I don't think it matters all that much, but this is not the greatest. I guess we'll paralyze, but oh sweet. I don't know, because quick attack could set off effect spore, but then you know my moves are not very effective. But I don't want to switch out because I want the experience. So I'm kind of at a cross. I'm at a standstill here, so, yeah. It's fine. Again, they're like super under-leveled anyway, so. Beautifly, this will be weak to electric. We might see Storm level up here, but we are definitely not. But Storm is still, like, even after this level up, yep, Storm is still one level away from evolving, so. Older Sleuth is unique where you can raise your evasiveness, and I believe it also lets you hit ghost types with normal type attacks. I don't really need that because, you know, I have my electric moves and stuff for that, so I'm not like super worried about that. Something like Foresight could be good on Sally, just because that would allow my normal type moves to hit the hit ghost types, but not this one. We want to go all the way down here and battle this kid. Which switch closes which hole? Kid, I already got all of them. Don't act like I'm stupid. At this point, the only reason I'm up recording right now, other than just wanting to, is because I have to wait for my laundry to get done in the dryer anyway. So, Brendan found a scroll. Brendan, memorize the secret code written on the scroll. Okay, now we go back to the door. Yep. Trickmaster is smart. Sure. He's making these codes up himself. Ack, you've made it to me. You're sharp. Took me all night to make the maze. You're almost equal in my greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. Timer ball. Timer ball is good for catching Pokemon the more turns that have passed. I think it like caps out at 30 turns or something like that. I don't remember exactly the mechanics. I'm sure editing, I'll be putting text on screen right now, kind of just being like, yeah, this is how it works. Scrub that smirk off your face. It's too much to think you've won. I'll make my new tricks to stump you. I will. You may mock me. You may mock me only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installment. So yeah, there are more challenges to do here, which is why I was like, oh, I might need to split this into 2 parts, because there are actually more challenges than I thought. So you gotta walk out of the house and walk back in. You're being watched. He's in the drawer. Hager, how did you know I concealed myself in this dresser? How did you fit in there? You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Go. Alright, so this one has Rock Smash. Now you don't need to break both rocks, but what you do need to do is battle this guy. I keep coming back to this same place. Buddy, I think that's called an addiction. Camper Justin. Okay, so Kecleon. Kecleon's interesting. So I went over this last time. I think last time we had a trainer that had a Kecleon. No, it was during the gym. We had that cool kid that had a Kecleon. So Kecleon is interesting. It has an ability called color change, which turns it into the type that of the move that it was last hit by. So me using an electric type move, it turned into an electric type. Hitting it with a normal type move, it becomes a normal type again. So it's really interesting how Kecleon works. This can be really fun in like a double battle where like Kecleon. This can be really fun because you can do like some super effective stuff where it's like he's a normal type, so you hit him with a fighting type move. He turns into a fighting type, so you hit him with a flying type move. And Storm is dead. Sally, get out there! And then you have he gets hit with a flying type move. He turns into flying type. He gets electric is super effective, and then he turns into electric. You hit him with ground. So on and so forth. So Kecleon is an interesting Pokemon in that regard. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a revive. I'm not going all the way back to the Pokemon Center just for Storm. So there we go. So that closes those doors, and unfortunately, coming this way, it's gonna close those doors again. So now we have to figure out how to get into how to get over there. The way you do this, I believe, is you open this door, and then you come around. No, you do close those doors. Yeah, you swap those doors around. And then you come over this way. Come up here. Switch the doors. Come this way. Hit that. There you go. Cool. So now I think battling this hiker dude is gonna be... I don't get it. What would anyone want with this house? With a house this bizarre? Lots of things. I don't know. Geodude, I need to switch up. Blade. Blade is actually good for rock types, as rock is weak to steel. So we now have an answer to rock types, and then we have ground types we have grass for ground types with Basil. The only type we don't have a great answer to right now is fire. I mean, I guess we also don't have a great answer to electric either, but I don't know what that city's sending out. Nose pass. He is a hiker, so he's gonna be sending out. I guess grass is also good for rock as well. But yeah, we don't have really a good answer for psychic, and we don't have fire. We don't have electric, but I'm not super worried about electric types. Dragon could be an issue. What else? I believe steel is good against ice as well, so we have an answer for ice type. Dark types we don't have much of an answer for. Fighting, we have psychic, so that's fine. I can't think of a lot that we're really hurting for. Anyway, right here we just step on this button and go back and we can get that, but I want to go around this way really quick and grab both of these, even though I know they're just male. And also there's another trainer that we could miss if we don't fight. I don't know what's going on here. I'm starting to feel sad. Well, don't be sad. It's just a maze trick house puzzle thing. Anyway, cool. Oh, almost. Assist. No! You pulled one of the worst moves you could have out of assist. So what assist does is it pulls a move from another Pokemon in your party and lets you use that move. So now we know this Swablu has Astonish. It's going to die anyway. Oh, come on! Safeguard protects you from critical hits, I believe. You're awful. Wow. Way to make a girl cry, Brendan. Anyway. Trickmaster is coveted. Alright. And I think... Ack, you've made it to me. You're sharp. Took me all night to prepare those wall panels. You're almost equal to my greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. See how he's reducing the number every time. So that means we have 3, I think 3 or 4 more now puzzles, but not all of them are ready yet. So I believe this is the last one we're able to do as of now. I could be wrong. I want to make absolutely sure. There might be one more we can do. I can't remember. I just recorded that. Yeah, no. If he's standing here, that means It, if I stand when he's standing here, he's trying to plan out his next trick room. So, or trick house, I guess. Trick room is a move, but I believe that is the final reward for doing his final one is the move trick room. So, spoiler alert. Anyway, back here in Slateport City, we can heal up, and there's a few things we can get now. There's a few things we can pick up. We want to go down here, and this guy who told us about secret power, welcome, how may I serve you? We can now buy things from him, all about secret bases. You have balloons, you have bricks, and then you have notes to make to make music. So these are kind of fun. I am going to be like, again, we're gonna kind of like over time. I'm gonna start collecting secret base stuff, and then I'm gonna do like a full episode on secret bases. You can buy as many of each of these as you want. So I'm just gonna buy one of each of some of these. And then just as like, oh, I'm gonna do this so we can kind of prepare. But yeah, I'm not super worried about it. So. But yeah, like you can buy multiple note panels to be able to create like full-on songs and stuff, which could be fun. With that, I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and deposit all these items. Huh? Oh, hey, look, the egg is hatching. It's a why not? Because why not? Anyway. Evolves into Wobbuffet. Anyway. Cool. Why not and Wobbuffet is not my final team member, but and you'd think and for those of you wondering, why not? It's a girl. Why not being blue does not make it a water type. It is psychic type. I am one of those people who used to think that why not and Wobbuffet were water types. Shadow Tag prevents the foes from escape. This really doesn't mean anything other than like the foe can't switch out, which rarely happens. I mean, major boss fights it can, but lonely nature. Oh, it's lonely because it just hatched. That's kind of sad, and I'm just gonna put it in the PC. Wow. Dang, I'm cool. Anyway, cool. What does lonely nature is? If I can even find it. Plus attack minus defense. Ew. Yeah, that's... Yes. Why Not is known for being tanky, so Why Not and Wobbuffet are known for being tanky, so that's rough. We can take Basil back out of the box now. Cool. So, and then I forgot I was gonna. I think right now oh, that's right. Yeah. I think the secret base stuff just gets stored in our secret base PC when we create a secret base. So, I guess we don't need to do anything with that. Pokemart, we can sell all the mail we got from the oh, I forgot that I was gonna put the hard stone in the thing. I was gonna put the hard stone in the PC, which I forgot about that. Cool. So yeah, you can buy secret base stuff from that guy. Come on, come on. Oh, look at this. You see, you know, all right. One of these people. Oh, you're electric. You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, boom, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. We still aren't able to get this, unfortunately. That did not mean to use dig. Even with Grovyle, we can't do that. So it's gonna be a bit before we can get that, unfortunately. The Energy Guru that's right, he sells all the vitamins. I usually don't buy vitamins, I just kind of use them as I find them. But yeah, these dolls are also for secret bases, but I don't need those right now because, you know, they're expensive and we're not doing anything with secret bases right this second. So what I do want to do is buy a bunch of soda pops, because we are only at 11, so 12, that's just gonna be 13. What, 14, right? Yeah. So yeah, I am gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of soda pops and end the episode off here. And next time on Pokemon Emerald, I will be meeting you guys back in Petalburg City to go take on the gym and fight our dad. See you guys then. This is Chocolate Controller, signing out. Bye.